Hafa day guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle, and today we are at the original farmers market here in Los Angeles. So last week I took you guys to a farmers market in San Diego in Little Italy, and it was like a really great market. It was small, but this farmers market is supposed to be a lot bigger today. So we're gonna see the differences between the two. So let's go. Alright, so I decided to do a voiceover for most of this video because it was very loud and crowded at the market, but here are some drone shots from above. Funny thing, a swarm of bees attacked my drone out of nowhere and freaked me out when I tried to land it. But anyways, the market is very popular, so it gets very busy and parking is crazy. It took me almost 20 minutes just to get parking, but I followed two old ladies out to grab their parking space. But the original farmers market was first established in 1934 and is considered a historic landmark in LA. Believe it or not, the farmers market originally began as a dairy farm with the Gilmore Company. Then, upon expansion of the farm, the Gilmore Company struck oil and decided to go into the oil business, which was a success until they were no longer permitted to expand their businesses in the middle of LA. From there, the idea of starting the farmers market came, and the Gilmore property became an offered space to local farmers to sell their produce. More vendors and a variety of products and produce started being marketed and grew into the huge farmers market of today. And it is definitely bigger than San Diego's farmers market, of course. But just like the San Diego's market, you'll find a variety of shops selling produce, and really nice looking produce at that. There were clothing and other item shops, plus you can buy meat from the butcher shops. There were sweets like fudge, chocolate, and peanut brittle, and not forgetting to mention the multitude of food establishments such as a place for ceviche, sushi, delis, and other food places. However, these places seem to be well-established businesses already compared to the small local pop-ups in San Diego. I do find that the San Diego Farmers Market have a bit more charm to it in that sense. After wandering the place a bit, our first stop was this little pickle booth. They sell a variety of flavored pickles, and you can get a pickle flight to try an assortment of them. So we got that pickle flight, tried it out, and the pickles weren't as crunchy as I expected, but the flavors were great. Next, we stopped to get a refreshing drink of iced tea and limeade and came across the wonderful Mardi Gras festivities. I honestly forgot it was Mardi Gras time, but everyone was dancing, laughing, and having fun. So it was a nice experience. We definitely chose a good day to come to the market. And we started getting hungry again. And of course, I have to show you the food you can get here. So we stopped at this pasta place because the pasta just looked so freaking good. We got this pink vodka sauce pasta, and it had a little kick of spice to it. No wonder why it's one of their popular menu items, because it was so creamy and flavorful, and the pasta was cooked just right. We finished our drinks, so we decided to stop by one of the produce stalls and helped ourselves to their fresh squeezed juices with no additives to it. It was all natural, just juice from the fruits. I got the pomegranate juice. And they also had, get this, pink pineapple, guys. Pink pineapple. So you bet I bought myself one. It's supposedly juicier and sweeter than regular pineapple, but I guess we'll have to see in another video. We then waltzed over to this Brazilian grill with a super long line. It had to be good, so for the sake of this video and all foodies, I stayed strong for this half-hour wait to try it. It was a self-serve buffet style type of place, and you paid your food by weighing your plates. So I added in a variety of salads and veggies and chose to get sirloin tip and sirloin cap, which were really tasty. Honestly, no. Everything on the plate was very good, so I can see why people line up for this place. You should also try the hot sauce that they provide, which is really nice and tangy. And if you need more places to sit and eat, even though there's a lot of places, there's an upstairs area with more tables next to that restaurant. We decided to wander again and made our way towards the back of the market this time, where you can find a little French bistro restaurants for a more fanciful sit down and serve experience. But I was more interested in the French shop next to it, which sold a variety of kitchenware, utensils, wine, cheeses, lots and lots of cheeses, and desserts. And I found ruby chocolate, guys. Ruby chocolate. But You can't really get ruby chocolate in Guam, so definitely a score for me here. And they also serve some pastries, so I got several of their macaroons. And thus, after resolving my sweets craving, we had to set off for another savory item, which was Nona's empanadas, which also had a long line. Anyway, anytime there's a long line, you know you're gonna find me there. And apparently it's a popular food chain, so I got a half dozen to try it out at home, because we don't have Nona's empanadas in Guam. It's different from our empanadas. But I gotta say, it was very fat with filling, but honestly, the flavor wasn't there as I was expecting it to be, and it wasn't really worth the 20-minute wait, in my opinion. We're leaving the farmer's market now to head home. We've been here. We spent about 4 hours here. It's a huge market. 4 hours? But you know, it's really loud here. And it's time to get my ass out of this place. So we'll talk about it when I get to the house. So I hoped you guys enjoyed today's adventure at the original farmers market here in LA. It was a very big place, so I'm actually like really tired after getting home. Spent about 4 hours there. Honestly, I don't even know if I completely went over the whole place, but it's quite different from last week's video where I did the farmers market in San Diego, whereas, you know, the farmers market in San Diego, there was more like small business pop-ups from like local people. And then here at the original farmers market, it's more of like businesses that have already been established. So they're just renting the spaces there, right? But nonetheless, it was still a really fun day. So definitely, if you are ever in LA or if you live in LA, must visit the original farmers market. I definitely recommend to go there. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe so you can join me on my next week's adventure again, and leave a comment on what other, if you've been to the original farmers market, leave a comment down below to tell us any of your recommendations, or maybe let me know which one you're going to be visiting if you ever do come here. And I'll see you guys again next week.